All right, because you like Pro Football Focus. Another Pro Football Focus tweet. This one, rushing grades. So Joe Mixon, highest one at 85.6. Austin Ekeler.
Kareem.
Austin Ekeler, who the Browns are facing, 82.2, just ahead of Kareem Hunt, 82.1, and Ezekiel Elliott. So those are the highest rushing grades. Browns are going to run the football without question. Odell Beckham talked about blocking for Nick Chubb and Kareem Hunt. Here's Odell.
I think it's tough for a defensive coordinator or defenses in general to handle that from like a pride standpoint. Like a team's just running the ball just up and down the field as they please. And you got two top dogs back there. You can hand it off to either one of them at any point in the game, and they're gonna get yards. So I love seeing it. I told Coach, like, I want to take on the challenge, and back when I was in college, like, be a better blocker, like spring some of those. Like, that's me and my mom always talk about that, like springing that one block to where, you know what I mean, he gets free. So just something you got to work on, practice, and they're going to keep running the rock, so we just got to keep blocking.
And Jeff, it's good to hear your wide receiver more than willing to block.
He always has been, Dave. That's, and I know people have looked at the sidelines every once in a while, and Odell looks like he might not be incredibly pleased with everything. I've never heard anything other than that he's a good teammate. And in chatting with John Greco, who's part of the Browns radio network over, months and years, John played with him for a short period of time in New York, and he said he was an awesome teammate. Said Odell was just a terrific teammate, and whatever it took to win is what he was going to do. And I think that's all you can ask, and then hopefully the other stuff gets figured out. We've seen glimpses of it, that big play he had against the Jets on that little slant and took it right up the middle, the end around against the Cowboys. And we don't have a whole lot of other guys who can make plays like that. So I'm anxious to see it all work. But when you have the number one running game in the NFL and teams know it's coming and they still can't stop it, you don't just leave that on the shelf. You make sure you put that to use.
Yeah, without question.